Number 1. Oh man, are we really doing this? Sometimes when players vote off other players on Survivor, they say some wild things. In Season 17 Gabon, this has to be the most widely known series of voting confessionals we've ever seen on Survivor. Some might be funnier in your opinion, and some might be meaner, but here in Season 17, people are playing with their emotions and not their brains at all. Randy, the wedding videographer who hates weddings, has been a jerk all game, and now it is time for his comeuppance, which leads to people who are ticked off at him and at others.
I'm voting you, Susie, because payback's a bitch.
This vote is not strategic. It's strictly personal.
You are a disgusting, old, hot-headed, chauvinistic, alcoholic, bigot, and you need to grow up before you die alone. Loser.
You have made my life hell from day one. To get you, go home, goodbye.
If anybody has the hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. This is not a hidden immunity idol.
I think that Randy would fall for it. Randy is an ass, and I loathe him with every inch of my being.
Number 2. Voting confessionals being shown to us on the edited TV show have grown rarer over time. It's a sad state of affairs. This video is proof. Just take a look at the seasons I have to pull from. But there is a modern season with an awesome set of them, as Survivor 47 saw Rome play a super cocky game where he believes he is playing a mastermind 4D chess game while everyone else is playing checkers. But man, Rome is only playing himself.
Ich mag dich, aber dein Spiel war wirklich schlecht. Auf Wiedersehen, mein lieber Freund.
Come on, Al. Don't ever put my name out like that.
They say Rome wasn't built in a day, but your game sure was destroyed in one.
I think everybody has finally caught up to the way that I feel about you.
Saul, I know it's already gonna be you tonight, so I'm gonna shake things up a bit.
6th person voted out of Survivor 47. Rome, that's 6, that's enough. You need to bring me a torch.
Number 3. Season 16 saw Eric Reichenbach being the sole man against the nefarious Black Widow Brigade. They were ruthless, charming, and with Eric on a streak of immunity wins, they were powerless to stop him. Or were they? With nothing to lose, they tried their best to trick him out of his immunity necklace that he had won in the last challenge fair and square so that they could vote him off. But there was no way he was falling for this trick.
Eric, you have the individual immunity necklace. As always, you can give it up to somebody if you choose to.
I want to give individual immunity to Natalie.
I don't even know what to say, but thank you.
My mother always told me, you may not be able to beat him with these all the time, but you can always beat him with this.
You're crazy. You officially go down as the dumbest survivor ever in the history of Survivor ever.
13th person voted out and the 6th member of our jury, Eric.
You can pick what videos I make. The patrons on Patreon pick this video, and you can too. You will also gain the benefit of watching everything up to several months early and help us avoid shilling products that nobody wants in unnecessary sponsored segments. If you are interested, then there's a link in the description. Thank you for your support. Now with that, number 4, Season 8 All-Stars is full of so many butthurt people seeking revenge from things that happened on past seasons to them, perceived things that they need revenge for. But for Boston Rob and Alicia, their feud all takes place here. You see, Boston Rob does not like Alicia, but has chosen to work with her to keep his numbers. She is an essential vote for him, but come day 30, he votes her off, as you will see, and when he reaches the final 2 where the jury gets to vote for who will win the game, you will see who Alicia votes to win.
Remember the little fight we had on day 3? I zipped my lip. I've been waiting to do this for 27 days. So, au revoir, adios, arrivederci, sayonara, as we say in Boston, see you later.
Rob, do you remember back in the middle of the game when you and I shook hands, looked each other in the eye, and I promised you that I would never write your name down? I'm a woman of my word.
Number 5, Johnny Fairplay of season 7 would show up to tribal council drunk, curse out anyone he felt like, and purposefully played a wrestling heel all season, though I would argue it was probably a natural role that he already played. He was, for all intents and purposes, a villain. It is so sad that his grandma passed away though. Yeah, that really sucked, like in the middle of the season when we found that out. Except that was a trick that he fooled almost everyone with. He was a villain on purpose, which is made even more clear as we see him talking smack in almost every single voting confessional this season.
You. Oh yeah, Mr. Macho, Mr. Savage going down to you.
Everybody's got a price. Everybody's got to pay. Because the $1 Million Man always gets his way.
I'm hardcore. I'm hardcore. I'm hardcore. You're nice. Have a nice day.
To be the man, you gotta be the man. Woo. You like it or don't like it, learn to love it because it's the best thing going today.
Woo. You're a good girl. Say hello to that guy.
Number 6, Coach Wade, though his first name is Benjamin, but don't call him that because he claims that even his parents call him Coach, and if you call him Benjamin, he takes offense to it. Anyways, he nicknamed himself the Dragon Slayer, and in season 18, he saw his fellow tribe mate Brendan as his greatest enemy, aka Brendan was the dragon. Why? I think because Brendan was elected leader of the tribe and Benjamin was not. While Sierra was Brendan's number 1, this leads to some voting confessionals from Benjamin that to this day are still stuck in my head.
You should have never gone against me. The ancient samurai used to say that if you wanted to defeat the army and win the war, you had to cut off the head of the dragon. You, my friend, are the dragon, and I am the Dragon Slayer.
I'm voting for you because you have a weird deformed finger from a horse bite. Gross.
You're a jerk.
Last week, Sierra, I slayed the dragon. This week, I had to take care of it. His bride, truth and consequences. That'll set you free every time. I'll say this again. 2 tribals ago, I slew your dragon boyfriend. Tonight, I have to take care of his princess. You're not so much of a princess after you use that mouth tonight, are you?
Number 7. Courtney of season 15 was grossly treated by John Robert, and in a modern season, this would have been perceived a bit differently than it was back then. John Robert is a self-proclaimed bad boy of poker, and he would speak badly about Courtney and then say he needs to cuddle with her at night to keep him warm, and it's like, what are you talking about, dude? You're at least 200 pounds and Courtney is maybe 100. How would she keep you warm? But Courtney, the snark queen that she is, still came in hot when it was time to vote.
I am voting for you because when you snore at nighttime, it sounds like someone's choking a walrus. And also, we're like arch nemesis. We hate each other. You should have seen this coming. Well, Survivor, I hope tonight is your night. And I hope this is the last time I have to vote for you. I had a whole list of nice things to say about you, but you had to talk a lot of trash about me, so now you're just annoying.
Number 8. Jerry and Colby had a flirtmance on season 2 that started with Colby liking Jerry, but as time wore on, he realized, I don't really like Jerry that much, but I'm not gonna tell her that so that she thinks I like her. It's just good gameplay. It's evil, but it's good gameplay. And when Jerry is voted off,
it seems like from day one you've been the source of conflict within the tribe, and you just seem to be in this only for yourself. And for the next 2 weeks, we don't want to have to deal with that.
Jerry, you're bugging the hell out of everybody. And that knock you keep hearing on your door, that's housekeeping. It's checkout time.
remember earlier when I said season 8 was full of bitter people seeking revenge? This is what I mean. This time, Jerry has the upper hand. So when she goes to vote off Colby...
Is this a revenge vote? Hell yeah.
Number 9. Season 6 just dumps on Roger in his boot episode, and the most iconic voting confessional, when he goes, believe it or not, is cut from the streaming services. What? That is right, the show needed to be re-edited to cut this one out. Why? I think it's simple actually, it's just copyright. But it is so iconic that they need to bring it back into the show.
Here comes tonight's long distance dedication. It goes out to Rob from New York. He writes, "Dear Casey, there's a mean old man in my life that's about to leave. Could you please play something appropriate for me?" Well, Rob, Here's your request. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Hey, 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 goodbye.
Number 10. The rise and fall of the illustrious Chris Noble on season 36 is one of the few things to care about when watching that otherwise dull affair. You see, Chris thinks he's a rapper, but he isn't. But he thinks he is, but he isn't. So when Chris is finally voted off come the merge, here are the voting confessionals, followed by his Ponderosa rap that the show again had to edit out due to copyright reasons and is almost impossible to find nowadays, except I got a copy of it.
Chris Noble, it's been a pleasure serving you coffee for 22 days. See you on the other side, brother.
Somebody had to say it. I'll say it. Stop rapping. You're garbage at rapping. You can't rap. You have no bars. Put the mic down, bro. Put the pen down, bro. Use an eraser.
Feeling like a boss as I'm island hopping. The buzz so real, it's like we bottle popping. Choppers on deck, their hearts flush when they drop it.
Straight calling dudes blunt when they body flopping.
Check your back from that blind side. They say the needy strong, but they change with the high tide. The dark side, the low V with the black dye.
The domino effect cost me $1 million in a swell eye. Living a dream, I'm Ponderosa. Swung for the fences, I call it Sammy Sosa. We juice all day and toss the corks in the roasters.
Probes on deck, feel the burn when he hosts ya.
Living a dream, I'm Ponderosa. Swung for the fences, I call it Sammy Sosa. We juice all day and toss the corks in the roasters.
Probes on deck, feel the burn when he hosts ya. Great take, guys. Nailed it.
What iconic voting confessionals should I include in a future video? Comment below and let me know. Thank you for watching, and doubly thanks for liking and subscribing. I'll see you all next time.